Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we have the role-playing game Home, a haunted house map building role-playing game. In Home, characters explore a haunted house and confront its twisted history while grappling with the secrets buried within their own past. As characters move deeper into the depths of the house, their players draw the rooms they discover on a map. But with so many ways to be lost to the house, will your character ever leave? And you got a bunch of components. This game is released by Wet Wick Games in 2023. And that's Wet Ink Games, my fault. Wet Ink Games, LLC. And it's for 3 to 5 players, ages 15 up. It takes about 3 to 5 hours to play that game. So let us crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we find on the inside. I happened to pick this game up. Actually, there was a bizarre bazaar at a local gaming store, and I picked this up for, what was it, $5? I didn't even know what it was about, but as you guys know, I try a lot of different role-playing games, and I try a bunch of different games. So I happened to see this one. It intrigued me. No one else put a bid in on it, so I got this and a couple other things for $5. So I was very, very happy that I was able to pick this up. So let's take a look again. The game is Home. It's a role-playing game, haunted house map building role-playing game. So again, we got a map right in the front here, and we've got a little bit of background information, a little fluff. And let's see here. Again, Home. It was released in 2023, again by Wet Ink Games, LLC. Different components are in the game. Overview. On Home, you'll be taking on the role of someone exploring a house. On your turn, you'll draw a card, answer a question on the card without revealing the card to your fellow players, and shape the story of your night in the house. As you go, you'll work to meet your needs, but also sustain wounds. At the end of the night, you'll find out if you make it out of the house alive. Explore carefully as if you can control them. Safety and content. It's a horror game intended to make players feel uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean that anyone should feel unsafe. To that end, there are 3 safety tools that players must use. There they are. Content exclusion checklist. If you don't want to talk about addiction or any of those topics right there, you can remove them from the gameplay. Setting up the story. You've got the setting, the character's relationship in the house. Here's your setting. In the box, there are the following haunting tales to choose from: Echoes of Childhood, A Bite of Nature, Time Distorted, Blood Magic, The Darkening Horizon. The following haunting tales are also available: The Shrinking House by Dominique Dickey, The Dollhouse by Kristen Devine, The Cage, House Party, Packed House, Configuration, The Last Judgment, House That Hungers, The Darkest Nightclub, The Weeping Cosmos, House at the End of the World, You Can Never Go Home by Brandon Kay, Establishing a Tone, Presence in the House, Characters, Relationships, The House, Setting Up the Components, Playing the Game, Tips for Answering Prompts, Turn Order, Do Not Reveal the Content on your cards to the other players. You want to explore the house. Collaboration and storytelling. Special cards. Need cards. First, second, and third need cards and beyond. Wound cards. Rumor cards and transition cards. Rumor card, transition cards. End of game. If everyone escapes the house, what is the difference about the outside of the house now from when you first entered it? If some people leave the house and others are lost to it. If everyone is lost to the house, when others lost the house, the past meets you. What do they see? Are you even recognizable? Debriefing, options for advanced play, solo rules. Some doors should never be open, and special thanks to all the people who brought you this game. So basically, if you talk about it, you got about 24 pages of rules. And there can you some great artwork. Can you survive until dawn and escape? And 12 Haunted Tales expansion packs for Home. So those are also available. They are not available in the base box set. So we look up front here, and it talked about setting of the story, and it talked about the games. So the only ones that are available in the game are Echoes of the Childhood, Bite of Nature, Time Distorted, Blood Magic, and The Darkening Horizon. The ones that are listed here are available for additional purchase, which are located back here. And you can go to wetinkgames.com to find more information about those expansions. All right. So you got this. Looks like you have some sort of possible map. Nope. Looks like a player's mat. All right. Got a player's mat. That's cool. And you got this. You have some dry erase markers. You have different kinds of keys, which unlock, obviously, different doors around the house. So all the keys are the same. One side, it's like a gold key, and on the other side, it's a silver key. So I guess new or old key, and you get a whole bag full of them. That's cool. Those over here. Again, this is a map building RPG. So you get a white card that looks like that, and like that. Two different kinds of keys. All right, put that one over here. Again, I don't want to give away too much of the mystery. So you have need cards. So you have a bunch of cards that say need on them. Show you that. There's your Explorer. All the fronts are the same. So again, I don't want to give away too much of it. Obviously, there's a bunch of reading that goes on top of here. So I'll pick one at random, just to share with you. I'm not going to read them all. I'm going to pick you one, but they're all set up identically the exact same way. All right, you find a phrase written on the house itself connected to your need, or you discover a room that helps you fulfill your need with uncanny precision, or you decide to return to the site of where you fulfilled your need. There you go. So if you want, we can pull a different one. We'll pull a second one. Just give you an example. Again, need. You see something that you need would help you fulfill your need, but it's just a trick of the shadows. Or you find something that allows you to fulfill your need. You almost miss it because of an unusual darkness in the house. Or in the shadows, you see a vision of what will happen if you keep pursuing your need. You are not upset, though you know you should be. Okay, so that's your need card. Again, this is not a how-to play video. It's just showing you the different unboxing, what's inside the box, and the different kinds of cards that are in there. Then we have our false down, outside, dusk, midnight, witching hour, and morning. So this is your phase guidance. Morning, witching hour, midnight, dusk, outside, false down. So let's go out. Let's see. Outside, read aloud. During this phase, focus on anticipation and mystery. Speculate about the supposed presence in the house. So that's outside. I'm not going to talk about much more as this goes through the context of the game. So that's probably your starting part, outside, before you go inside the house. You got morning, witching hour, midnight, dusk, and false dawn. So that's outside before you get inside the house. So, all right, some cards for entering the house. Dusk to midnight, witching hour, false dawn to morning. Again, entering the house. Group, read aloud. Establish the foyer. As you walk into the foyer of the house, you find it fully furnished. It is as though people just left today, or has it clearly been vacant for years? So that's entering the house. So we're not going to talk much more about that. So these are the different mysteries that you're going to unravel while you're in the house. So we're going to pick one at random. I'm going to roll a die and pick 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The perpetual victim. After an unfortunate event in your childhood, you discovered the attention that suffering can bring. Since then, you've been seeking out ways to make others feel sorry for you and almost always succeeding. Flip it over. Answer these questions. What are the subtle ways that you remind others of your victimhood? Who saw through your manipulation and now refuses to speak to you? What was the event from your childhood, and how do echoes of it still haunt you? Choose a need. To have a story of your suffering or that beats everything before, or to get closure on the event that first caused you to suffer. So there you go. I'm not going to read all those again. Don't want to ruin anything for you. So this card here is linked to your need here. Of course, you have lots of wound cards. Again, I'm going to pick them at random. There's your wound card. Something in the house fills you with anger, or you become frustrated at your continued wound. Okay. Pick another one. This is wound. You are overwhelmed for a moment with the belief that you will die, or you have a vision that your wound will kill you. Give you one more. Wound. You sustain a wound, but you can't tell how much of it is in your head, or a wound you thought you'd overcome returns. So there are a couple examples of what your wound cards look like. And for the different storylines, the dollhouse, time distorted, the darkening horizon, the bite of nature, echoes of childhood, blood magic. So let's take a look at the dollhouse. We'll just pull one card, and this is for outside. It says, as you view the house from across the street, something in the front yard catches your eye. Why does it convince you to explore the grounds? So just questions for you that you're going to get on the outside of the house. Then you have rumors about the house. There's a rumor. Rumor says, what is a rumor each of you has heard about the people who last lived in this house, and what caused them to leave in the dead of night? Okay, so again, you're working, this is a cooperative game, not an individual game. So again, that's just your starting cards for your adventure. Again, the die is not included in this game. It's not needed. Okay, so we have lots of cards here. What are these cards here? All right, you have mourning cards. Oh. Okay, pick it at random, just at random, because there's a bunch of them here. So pick, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Card number 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do 3. If any other characters have been lost to the house, you are given the choice to trade your life for one of theirs. If you sacrifice yourself, narrate how you save them after they thought they were lost. If no other characters have been lost to the house yet, you are given the choice to sacrifice yourself to save anyone who may be lost to the house. After you must decide now. So that's a kind of a twist. Right, that's those cards there. Again, dies not included. And then you have cards, all of them relating to the different, right, you got Dusk, Witching Hour. It's all down here. So you have cards relating to the time sequence in the different games you could play, different scenarios that they have here. Like here's the dollhouse. So we were talking about the dollhouse, so we could look at the dollhouse. So these are things that could happen to you at the dollhouse during the time of midnight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do a D6 plus 1. So we're going to look at the second card. 1, 2. You discover a sewing room. At the sewing machine sits a doll surrounded by several small, freshly sewn outfits. What does the doll say to you? So you have the one for the dollhouse. Midnight for the dollhouse. Midnight for the darkening horizon. Time distorted. Blood magic. Echoes of childhood. The bite of nature. And there's, okay, so these are all the same. These are midnight. And again, we have a set of 7 cards for, sorry about that, set of 7 cards for each of the scenarios. Again, the dice is not included. Then you have cards for dusk. And you got a whole massive amount of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So four. What's 1/4? 24 is card 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he says, establish new room. In a drawer, you find a record of the building of the house. What seems to have been sacrificed to build this house, or what details about the house building have been scratched out? All right. Again, these are just questions to enhance your game. Again, there's your dusk cards. So you got a lot of those. Then you have cards also for the witching hour. What you do again. 6 of card 24. The air from an event burns your lungs as you inhale it. Why do you still insist on opening it up and looking inside? Draw a wound, or how does the air harm you even worse than burning your lungs before you can shut the vent? Draw another wound. Okay, so there you are. Those are your false dawn cards. And the last one we have is false dawn. Oh, these are all false dawns. So, okay, we're in here. These are false dawns. Oh, sorry. That was right. So that was a false dawn. That was the number 24 cards I picked out of that set right there. Okay. And so I put on the wrong deck. Sorry about that. And then I have witching hour. So I'll do the same thing. Roll a die. So we'll take a look at card 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Establish a new room. You find a diary. Every page except for one has been violently torn out. What word written over and over is the only thing on the page? Or what image hastily scribbled is the only thing on the page? So either there's a word written over and over and over, or there's a picture on it. So there you are. These are all of the cards. Shift this down just a little bit so you can see that a little better. Perfect. So this is everything that's included, and this concludes our unboxing of the role-playing game Home, a haunted house map building role-playing game. As always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video, which truly appreciate. If you enjoyed the video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.